Hello, hello. Welcome to another great Today in Global Hack Week. We've got a couple things up for you, so I think it'll be a great challenge day. But let's go ahead and get started. If you haven't had a chance to check in, go right ahead. That way you can get any of the live stream events that you'd like to check in for and potentially get some extra swag for it. Do want to do a quick audio check and make sure everything's good. You can see, you can hear me and the slides before we get started. I know it's a pretty quiet morning/evening, it seems like, but again, it's a great day for challenges. Awesome. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it because my goal is for you all to do challenges because I know they're super easy to get the featured ones done. But welcome to day 4 of API week. As for who you have today, my name is Cecilia. I'm a coach at Major League Hacking, use she, her pronouns, and I'm almost done with a sweater I've been knitting. I'm hoping I'll be done by closing. So that way I can show it off then. But let's talk about yesterday, because you had a couple of workshops like building your own mini integrator for Zapier and IFTTT, which I'm a really big fan of the integration with embedded systems. Vincent was walking you through just how easy it is to have webhooks in your projects and getting access to data, which we love to see. Then you completed the postcard generator. I do know you didn't quite finish, but you did get pretty far. There's always going to be bugs, and Gabriella handled it amazingly. Really, just if you're not able to finish a project, I mean, at that point, what a great opportunity to take it forward, do your own thing, and make it really your own. Then you documented and deployed your API in a part 2 with Kari. Love that she's always making sure that you all are thinking about like what are the education benefits. And I know she was working on a student grader for API access, and I think it was a MongoDB integration. Then just literally an hour ago, you got introduced to vector search on MongoDB with Ryan. I know he was telling you all about how not only has he seen a lot of things like RAG models out in the wild at hackathons, but that actually this is his first time running the MongoDB vector stream because Ro is out of office today. He is celebrating his birthday, which we are so happy to have him going ahead and doing that. But as for what's happening today, as always, you can check out the Global Hack Week schedule at the link up on the screen, or you can just go ahead to ghw.mlh.io/schedule to find out what's coming up in your time zone. And right after this at 1 p.m. Eastern, 11:30 p.m. IST, you're going to be joining the Auth0 team for a workshop. Now, if you have been confused or have like burning questions for them, definitely go ahead and join them. Auth0 does have a featured challenge. I don't know if they'll walk through it, but if you get it done in the time we have left over after today in Global Hack Week, you'll be that much more prepared for their workshop coming up. Then we've got Booley on how to use ngrok at 6 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 a.m. IST to learn how to expose your local projects to the internet using ngrok. And if you've seen our opening ceremony for the last few months at Global Hack Week, or you've been to an MLH event, you know that we've been doing a Gemini demo on stage with you all, and we've been giving you access to ask Gemini your own questions. So if you ever wanted to figure out how that's working, go ahead and check out that stream. Then we've got Alberto building a modeling status system, part 1 at 9 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 a.m. IST, to build a real-time status system that tracks and displays the states of models, services, or processes. And given where we're going with cloud and AI, this is really important skill to have, not only to demonstrate how to display information in a way that's understandable, but also to see what kinds of things might you be tracking in the future. Then you'll join him again for part 2 at 11 p.m. Eastern, 9:30 a.m. IST. Then Wei is back to introduce you to OpenAI at 10 a.m. Eastern, 8:30 p.m. IST to get started with OpenAI, which is the industry standard for designing and documenting APIs. And we'll follow up tomorrow around this time at 12 p.m. Eastern, 10:30 p.m. IST to know all about day 5 at your Today in Global Hack Week with Varshni. And like I said, this is a pretty short Today in Global Hack Week because we really want you working on challenges. There are a few featured challenges that are some things that we do ask you to do if you'd like to get some swag at the end of the week. And I do want to reinforce that these challenges are literally 5 minutes to get started. Our challenges build on each other, where first off, obviously there's the account sign up. That is your featured challenge. Super easy, takes less than 5 minutes. And if you've already done this at a past Global Hack Week, it's even easier. You just screenshot what you have because you're already good to go. Now, if you decide that you really like the tool or you want to get started, there are challenges to help build you up. And these are not part of the featured challenges, but more so if you're curious, if you're interested, if you're really like wanting to just get a feel for things before a workshop with one of our partners, or you want to make sure that you better understand a workshop that a partner has given in the last few days. I highly recommend you build yourself up by following our challenges. They're really meant to get you started. So that way, when you have all the tools and information you need, you can build anything you want. And as a reminder, if you complete at least one skill badge challenge from MongoDB, you'll get a chance to get an MLH MongoDB sticker. I do know that we're handing these out at events, so if you don't happen to finish it in time for this Global Hack Week, but you do so after and you go to an MLH event, chances are the coach there may have a sticker for you. If not, there's always next Global Hack Week for you to go ahead and do that as well. And as a reminder, if you decide that you want to demonstrate something you've been working on at API Week, go ahead and let us know. We would love to showcase your work. We love celebrating the accomplishments of our hackers and how many incredible projects they come together to put together. And just it's always so fun. We don't get this very often. You're not pressured to, but our goal is, again, to celebrate the work that you've been working on, to celebrate your achievements, and share with everybody else, knowing that we all get it. You have put in a lot of work to make something that for you can be something brand new or, beyond the bounds of what you thought you could create. And what better way to celebrate that than to share with us and to help us, acknowledge the work you've put into things. And as always, if you want to help us make Global Hack Weeks even better for you, go ahead and give us some feedback right after this stream or any other stream that you attend this week. We're always looking for ways to improve to make sure that you're getting the most out of your Global Hack Week experience. It can be things like, oh, I really like this topic. I'd love to see more about it. Or, hey, I noticed we don't have a topic about blah. Do you think we can have that? And plenty else. So let us know in the feedback form. Shouldn't take you more than 1 to 3 minutes, I think, maybe 5 at the most. But really, it just helps us make sure that we're giving you the best that you could possibly get. And I know we are pretty much halfway through Global Hack Week, so we don't often have questions. But if you do have a question, feel free to drop it in the chat. Let me know. I'll try and stay on to answer a few questions, although we'll probably wrap up in the next few minutes. As a reminder, if you're watching this as a recording, or if you don't have a question right now but do later, you can always ask in the Discord. So that way, maybe a community member can answer your question, or if it involves personally identifying information like your email, address, phone number, etc., consider opening a support ticket in Discord. Okay, I'm going to give you a minute or two to type up any questions. It's been a very quiet thing. I do love it. Some people got a chance to attend the debugging session with Gabriella. Love it. I wasn't there at the last Type Racer mini event. Do you mean last Global Hack Week or this Global Hack Week? I have actually been out of country until 2 days ago. So I have been mostly offline, rats. But maybe there's a future Type Racer I'll be able to show up to. I'll look at the schedule to see if there's any coming up. If not, I will make a request to host one next Global Hack Week. The Discord link, yes. Let me make sure this works. I always forget. Yeah, okay. So if you need the link to the Discord, I went ahead and posted it in the chat. And go ahead and join. Make sure that you follow the Start Here instructions. So that way, if there's access to specific channels that you'd like the rest of Global Hack Week, you make sure that you have the right access. All right. Hooray! I'm glad we could answer all your questions and that you're having a great time. I look forward to seeing how much more you all get to create this week. Please remember to sleep if you're going to speedrun it. Sleep is important. Off topic. How do you become a host at MLH? So all the folks who run the streams at Global Hack Week are MLH coaches. So it's kind of like a coach first, streamer second, I think. But you're welcome to. I actually don't know. Again, all of us are coaches, so we go out and we staff events, which means that we are organizers and volunteers and mentors and all sorts of other hats first. And there's a small few of us that come back and host things online at Global Hack Week or help out with digital hackathons. And so I would look into becoming a coach. with that. But if you aren't super certain about that or you want a more official answer, feel free to open a support ticket on Discord, or you can message or email the team at Major League Hacking, which I don't remember the exact email, but I do know that in the Discord there are like, here's who to email for what specific things. But I think your best bet might be to open a support ticket just to find out more. Okay. Not getting any new questions. Most of these have been pretty easy. So if you are good, then feel free to drop off. Another off-topic question. No, I will not be attending that. I didn't even know that existed. Oopsie. But there's a possibility that other MLHers might be at that event. And the question was attending a Microsoft AI Summit. There is a very likely chance there are other MLHers attending. As for me, I do not know who is attending, but maybe there might be some social media posts somewhere about it from anyone who might be wanting to make mention of that. Alrighty, not getting anything new, although every time I say that, yep, there's another one. No, I did not attend that. No, I actually really don't attend those kinds of conferences. I actually attend academic conferences in my field of research, but I haven't really attended for like the last year-ish because I've been working on finishing my degree, / I finished and I'm taking a long break. So honestly, this might be worth asking on the Discord. Maybe there are other community members who got a chance to go and maybe they want to talk more about it. Alrighty. Third time's the charm. No new questions, I believe. Again, if you are watching a recording or I miss your question when we wrap up stream, you are always welcome to ask in Discord. If you have a question for the community or that the community can answer, if it's involving personal information, open a support ticket. As far as the becoming an MLHer, I mean, we have applications on our website about becoming a coach. I'm pretty sure we do. And all the best to everyone. I think I'm actually hosting today in Global Hack Week in 2 days, so I will see you in about 2 or 3 days. I know I'm hosting closing. And again, I want to give you the most amount of time so you can speedrun all those featured challenges, get your swag ready to be mailed out as soon as possible. And looking forward to seeing how you all enjoy Global Hack Week this week. All right. Have a good one, everyone.